Four teams have battled through the opening round of the college football playoff, and now the pressure and the intensity continue to mount as we go to the quarterfinals, moving away from home sites and onto neutral fields. What's the bigger factor, the battle-tested team or the better-rested team? Welcome, everyone, to Glendale, Arizona. This is the Verbo Fiesta Bowl, part of the college football playoff. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the UCLA Bruins, taking on the runner-up from last year's national championship, the Texas Longhorns. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. It's quarterfinal time in the CFP, and let's get it going. Team is out there. Great energy as this playoff game is about to get underway. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. And he's tackled just short of the 25. Handed off. A solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2.
Boy, after all the buildup and all the hype with a playoff game, you'd love to see the offensive line take control here on this first play. Just establish an identity. Let this defense know who they're facing.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. And he just throws that one away. Took a big shot, but avoids the sack.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
Important moment early in this playoff game. Opening drive, they face 3rd down. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. They tackle him, but not before he makes the 45. A solid gain.
That's exactly what you want to see here from this offense. A big 3rd down conversion. Offensive line did their job, giving a quarterback enough time. Great read, good execution, throws the ball accurately. And now you got some momentum going here on this opening drive.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. He escapes the pocket. That's reeled in. It's Carney. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a 1st down.
Boy, great recognition here by the quarterback, recognizing zone defense. Initially didn't have anybody open, but I love he's able to show that he's got enough athletic ability to get outside of the pocket and be able to make that nice throw for a big 1st down.
Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Graham down the middle. It's Carney.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Second down after that previous play. Handoff heading left. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a 1st down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back, he just seems to have a nose for that 1st down marker. A few more runs like this, and he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Lets it go quickly. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. Tackle right after the catch, but they'll spot the ball down at the 15.
Well, there's nothing better for an offensive coordinator than having a quarterback kind of get into a rhythm early in this game. Another great completion. This guy is off to a great start in this big playoff game.
From the shotgun, it's a handoff. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Makes the catch. Can he get in? Touchdown, Texas, as they claim the lead here in this playoff game. You come out in the playoff game, Kirk, no signs of rust for the offense immediately.
Yeah, no jitters at all. After the layoff, I wondered how they might be able to come out and communicate and actually just the rhythm to the offense. But they did not hesitate. They set the tone early. Now they got themselves a lead.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
Texas.
And here's the return from inside the 5. So it's 1st and 10 inside the 5. How does the coaching staff play this? So they run the ball to get some breathing room, or will they trust the QB and be more aggressive here? Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Rough start to the drive. They lose 4. Makes it now 2nd down and 14. From the shadow of the goal line, looking to throw the ball. Looking for a man deep down the middle. Oh, and it's dropped right off his hands. A chance for a big play, but a little early nerves on the part of that receiver.
Big shot downfield here early in the game. Couldn't quite connect, but even on an incompletion, these deep shots do a good job of keeping those safeties back and can open up other aspects of this offense.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? And it's incomplete, but here comes the flag. So hold on, let's check that out. Oh, they spot a holding call. That'll back them up 10 yards, and they'll try it again. So following the safety, it's a free kick. They'll kick it away from the 20. He finds some space. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Looking to throw it on first down. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. Catch made all the way down inside the 35. Tackle made way downfield. Enormous gain. The complexion of this drive suddenly changing. One massive play, and they're closing in on the red zone now with the first down. They get him down, but that's a solid gain. Longhorns move into the red zone. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. He's got it, looking for the end zone. Touchdown, Longhorns. That's how you finish a play.
Now that's what great teams do. Things are getting a little bit too close, so they go right down the field with just a few plays to put this game right back to having a comfortable lead.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. So no return here. He takes in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. UCLA offense back out on the field. This offense trying to bounce back. The last time out there, they surrendered a safety. Looking for a man deep down the left side. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
Well, the offense coordinator with the right call, trying to take a shot there, but just poor execution. They couldn't come up with a big play. Let's see if the coach tries it again later, maybe in the second half.
QB tries it again here on 2nd and 10. It's hauled in way downfield. Breaks into the clear. Touchdown, Bruins. A much-needed counterpunch delivered.
That's exactly what this offense needed to do. A quick strike to be able to climb back into this football game. Now can the defense do their job and get a stop? Give this hot offense the football back.
Now a 2-point conversion attempt coming up. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. And this is going to be caught. So the 2-point conversion gets this back to a 1-score game.
Chris, as you know, the windows are so tight down here, especially when you're throwing the ball this close to the goal line. And this quarterback was just simply dealing to thread that ball in there for 2. Great throw.
And the kickoff will be returned. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop him this time. He'll throw it now. Oh, and he can't quite hold on. Chance for the big fella to come up with a takeaway there. Sets up a 2nd down.
Pretty nice catch here, but a missed opportunity for an interception. Let's face it, a lot of these defenders, they've got it all. Speed, athleticism, but hands, sometimes a little questionable, as we saw here.
Quarterback off the RPO.
Love to see the short passing game as a great go-to for any offensive coordinator in the first quarter because it's reliable and allows you to see how the defense is reacting. That can open up for other things later on.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Catch made on the out route. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
He's hit just before the throw. Breaks clear over the middle. Can they catch him? All the way to the end zone. They couldn't catch him. Touchdown, Texas.
Chris, as you know, anytime you hit a big post route like this for a touchdown, the timing between the quarterback and the receiver is essential. Nice job of not waiting too long. Quarterback takes a hitch, gets the ball out early, and allows his receiver to run underneath the beautifully thrown football for the touchdown.
And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. First play of the drive now from the 25. Off the play fake on 1st down. He makes the grab. He picks up 9, so just short of the 1st down. 2nd and 1.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, to get the ball in his hands, you do it.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. He's looking to throw. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up third down.
Everything about this play tells you about today's offenses and what they're asking out of their running backs. You can't just be a guy who runs the football anymore. You have to be able to catch it as well, and he didn't do a very good job of it on this play.
After the incompletion, they'll come to the line with 3rd and 1. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. Breaking free at midfield. Now here he goes. And he finally goes out of bounds after a huge gain on the ground. Nice play.
Great job here by this offense being able to convert. Let's face it, they've dug themselves a hole. They're down here early in this game. And with all this hype, the last thing you want to do is have to punt the ball. Come up with a conversion, keep your rhythm, keep your momentum, stick to your...
Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, UCLA.
You put 5 wide receivers into...
Hold on here a second. The replay booth has signaled they want to take another look at this one. Looks like they got the ruling on the field right the first time. They confirm it with the review. See if they can convert the point after. PAT up and good. They get a little bit closer. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
23, UCLA, 15.
Bringing it out. It's Cobb. Tackle at the 12. The coach wishes he left that one in the end zone. Their first play of the drive now, they're backed up at the 12-yard line. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Tackle made, but it moves the ball to the 25 as they try to get this drive going.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
The ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Moves the ball up to the 30.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. He gets rid of it on the move. Looks to the left, and it's complete. And they get him down to wrap up the first period of play. So Texas has the lead, Kirk, as we break here for the quarter. We've reached the end of one in this quest to move one step closer to a national championship. Let's check out the stats so far. Will the offenses continue to dominate, or will the defenses show up here as we begin the second quarter? Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a 1st down play. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Breaks loose at the 40. He's in the clear. All the way to the end zone. What a play. Touchdown, Longhorns.
Well, this is what this running back brings to the table for this offense. He's always one touch away from a huge play. And here he gets the ball, gets some space, and from there, no one's going to catch him on his way to the end zone.
30, UCLA, 15.
Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the UCLA offense is back out on the field. They punch it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop them this time. Running out of time in the pocket. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
They finally get to the quarterback with that sack. He's already thrown 2 touchdowns in his first half, so the defense really needed that small victory for many reasons.
After the first half loss, it's 2nd and long from the 22. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Fires it to the wideout. He finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. The play is good enough for a 1st down to move the ball to the 44. Another chunk play. This offense is really clicking. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. On the move now. Nobody open downfield. He just throws it away. Incomplete. Second down coming up. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Looking for his big tight end. It is intercepted. Could take it all the way. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Chris, he's just trying to find the hole in his own coverage. But as you know, those windows can open and close pretty quickly, especially in the middle of the field. So timing's got to be just right, or you're going to see an interception like this.
Makes an open space. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Texas.
It was just a matter of time till this guy found the seam and took it to the house. Unbelievable job by the offensive lineman, allowing him to get to that second and third level. And with his kind of speed, no chance of bringing him down.
Texas, 37. Texas, UCLA, 15.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. Offense takes the field. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. And the one moves the ball up to the 33.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
Well, I don't think the offensive line gave the back much of a chance at all. Now, give credit to the defense. It was almost like they were anticipating a run and got up close to the line of scrimmage in a hurry.
He lets it go on the move. Makes the catch downfield. He runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Good job here by this offense coming up with his first down on that third down play. They knew they're going to have to deal with a lot of pressure, did their job, gave the quarterback time. They convert, and listen, you're down early in this game. Every possession matters. You need points on this drive, and they're able to have that chance now with that conversion.
Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Well, this is a beautiful play when the timing is right, as we see right here. The receiver's got to do a good job of working his way back to the football as the quarterback is throwing it. The timing here is impeccable.
Deep shot toward the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Bruins.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
UCLA, 22.
Trying to make a play from deep in his end zone. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. This group has been clicking. They've really built momentum. Can the defense make adjustments? Come up with a stop here. As the first down is still going. They get him down, but the junior with an excellent run there.
Just a really good job up front opening up that hole. And I'll tell you, watching this back more and more, love his vision, love the instincts that he has as a runner, and he has that combination of physicality and speed to be able to pick up first downs like that.
Running game is working. Let's stick with it on first down. Zero running right. Stop right at the line of scrimmage.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Looking for a receiver. The pocket breaking down. He's going to take off here. And he heads out of bounds after a nice pickup on the run.
That's what I love about this guy. Just getting good, positive yards here and continue to just keep this drive alive.
Crucial third down play coming up. They'll change the pre-snap look now. They're going to throw for it on third and short. Fires it to the wideout. A bullet, but it's incomplete. Brings up fourth down.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. Third and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes. Is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this fourth and short.
The Longhorns will line up to kick it away. That's the first punt of the afternoon for this offense. No fair catch, looking to make a return here. The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. And the Bruins offense is back out on the field. Great possession last time. They punched it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? Only a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving his back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the first down.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker. Crucial third down play right here. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. The pass is incomplete.
Boy, third down and short. They decide to throw the football, roll the dice a bit. Doesn't work out. Now you're at 4th and short. You got to wonder with this offensive line and this running back.
It's a fake. The up end has it. He shreds the tackle.
Hey, snapping to an offset player like that is much harder than it looks, and to put it exactly where it needed to be, that was perfect.
And the Bruins getting set on 1st and 10. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Moves out of the pocket. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. And they've got him. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout or then check him out. 2nd down play coming up for this offense. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Pressure is coming. He's got it with room to run. They make the stop after a huge play. Moves the ball to the 35.
Hey, it's a first down here by this UCLA offense. Nice timing between the quarterback and the receiver to be able to get those yards and keep the sticks moving. Good job also of just feeling the defense's coverage and making a quick decision to get that ball out.
First down here for this offense. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Receiver makes the grab. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
That completion sets up a 2nd down play. Looking for a man. The pass rush closing in. He makes the grab. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
3rd and short here in this playoff game. The 8th play of the drive. Looking to throw here. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. Enough to convert on 3rd there. So first down from the 12 now. First down, clock stops for a moment, but no huddle here. They've got to hurry. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fix, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Well, this defense has been incredible all year long, and they continue to be that way in the postseason. Just getting after this offense, whether it's putting pressure on the quarterback, great coverage downfield. Right now, they are dominating this game.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. And that one is incomplete in the end zone.
It has been a tough first half in this playoff game for this offense. They cannot get anything going through the air. Not only are they down the scoreboard, but there's really nothing to build around as we get ready to go into the second half.
So here's the kickoff now. Offense settling for three, tacking on a little bit of momentum before the halftime break. So no return on this one. Ball just bounces into the end zone for a touchback. So they start the drive looking for some late fireworks here. Less than 30 seconds before halftime. Ball handed off. Picks up the first, looking for more. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for one or two more plays before halftime. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. First down, looking to throw the football. Finds an open target on the left side. They bring him down after a short gain there. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. Looks like the final play of the half coming up. On the handoff, they'll test the right side here. First down, looking for more now. They finally make the stop after a big play, but time runs out in the first half of play. And that is going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it out to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Longhorns will kick this away to get the second half going.
Texas.
And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. And the Bruins offense back out on the field. They were effective in the first half, but the way their defense is playing, they had better keep scoring here today to stay close. Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
Well, they keep trying to run the football, and they keep getting dominated at the line of scrimmage. That has been a theme throughout this entire game. We've talked about it earlier in the game. It's not changing at all. They've become one-dimensional, and I think it's allowed this defense to really lock in on that quarterback.
They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
So after the incompletion, it's second down. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. He's running out of time here. Scrambling around now, looking downfield. Oh, what a grab! He's brought down, but an explosive play through the air.
Man, this wide receiver has been a difference maker in this football game. He's got 2 touchdowns already. Now they look to him again, and he picks up the first down.
The Bruins are moving quickly down the field. First down, looking to throw the ball. Defense is coming after him. Nowhere to go here, and the ball is knocked loose. The offense able to fall on the football, lucky to maintain possession there.
Well, just like running backs, quarterbacks have got to do a better job of having awareness and taking care of the football. I felt like he got the ball away from his body there a little bit, allowing He caught a break because one of his own teammates was able to see that and get on top of the ball.
He'll look to throw it here on second down. Looking deep downfield to the left. Caught way downfield and still running inside the 20. They make the tackle, but all the way down to the 17. That last catch, Kirk, puts him over 150 receiving yards in the game. Let's start checking the record books. This guy's making a push.
Yeah, it really doesn't matter what the defensive coordinator calls, whether they play man, whether they play zone. The quarterback has been able to find this guy all day long for such a huge day.
Looking for his big tight end. Caught near the goal line. Brought down, but the completion moves the ball down to the 4.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
A chance to get right back into this football game. It's first down and goal. And the quarterback dropping back. Catch is made behind the line of scrimmage. And he's shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the first down marker.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
See if the offense can punch it in on second and goal. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. Touchdown, UCLA. Look out, whole different game now. And they get set now to try the PAT.
Boy, Chris, how about the blocking on this touchdown run? The effort and execution combined with the vision of the running back, everything just working in concert together.
So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. Longhorns offense takes the field. The shotgun handoff here. Look out, room to run here. Breaks into the clear. Across the 40. Inside the 20. All the way to the end zone. What a run. Touchdown, Longhorns.
I love to watch this offense. It's one thing to study the film, but to watch these guys in person, you saw it the first half, seemed to score every possession. And here they are coming out to start the second half with another touchdown.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away.
32.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. The offense set to take over here. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. And it's hauled in. What a catch. Touchdown, Bruins, as they come roaring back now.
Just when we thought this game might be slipping away, these guys come right back down the field with a quick strike and a touchdown, and it's back to being a close game.
Is good. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Here comes the return from deep in the end zone. They stop him at the 11. Not good field position to start the drive. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with, defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
And the game will pick up the first down, tackled at the 22.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
It's a solid run. Gives the offense a first down and a new set of downs. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What's an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
So a tricky situation here. Third and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know, this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Sophomore trying to make a play, but put too much on the throw.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this third down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, boy, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw in this play.
The coverage team makes the stop on this return. And the UCLA offense back out on the field. This offense scores the defense with a lightning strike, a one-play touchdown in the last possession. Let's see if they can duplicate that magic here. Hit as he releases it, and the pass falls incomplete.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
Incompletion makes it second down. And he drops back in the gun. And here comes a deep shot. And the pass is intercepted as he throws into double coverage that time. Tackle made after a short return, but the pick ends that threat. Okay, so here comes the offense back on the field again. Pre-snap motion from the offense. They'll run it here. Stout defense there. It's a 3-yard loss on that run.
Not only does the defense stack him up at the point of attack, but he was instantly pushed backwards. The defense was prepared to defend the RPO.
Now it's second down here. From the shotgun, drops back. Looking to scramble. On the run here, lets it go. Catch made on the sideline, and he stays in bounds.
Well, we saw a lot of this in the first half. They go right back to him again. We can see the second half, that same trend continuing. If I'm the defensive coordinator, I'm rolling my coverage. Get a corner up in his face and put a safety back behind him. Some kind of double coverage to slow this guy down.
Running play goes backwards. Now the offense is set up at 2nd and 13. Second down, we're going to throw it. He escapes the pocket. On the move, looking deep down the right side. And the pass is broken up beautifully to prevent that big play.
Well, they don't hit this one, but I really love what they're doing with this plan today. Moving this wide receiver around, not allowing the defense to lock in on him, and he has had a big day today. Keep throwing in the rock.
Taking a deep shot here to the right. Oh, but he can't quite hold on. A great chance for their first interception here today. But it's going to bring up 4th down. Longhorns will line up to punt it away. See if he can make something happen with the return. Powering through the defender. Finally forced out of bounds, but a solid return that time. Offense back out on the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
And the QB will try again on 2nd and 10. Pulls it in outside the 10 and still running. Tackle finally made down at the 13-yard line. The Bruins are in the red zone now.
Chris, that's just perfect execution here by the offense. Quarterback does a nice job getting back, putting the ball out where the receiver can make a play on it. Nothing you can do as a defender.
They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a first and goal.
This is the advantage, in my opinion, of having that big body tight end. He took a big shot, held on to the football for a first down. This toughness cannot be taken for granted.
Little floater there, but it falls incomplete.
I'm not sure the quarterback makes the right decision on this one. I think if he'd do it over again, he would have found a different target downfield, but he made his decision. That one's incomplete.
Okay, now it's second and goal from the 1. The tight end goes in motion before the snap. On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage.
It's a nice play by this defense, and now you're thinking about third down and goal from around the 5-yard line. You got a real shot to come up with a stop here, whether they run it or throw it. You get a stop here, maybe you hold them to 3 points.
Look at a throw on third and goal. Launching one to the end zone. No, and he dropped it. The would-be touchdown could not come up with the football. Now it's fourth down.
Well, if nobody's open, you can't risk the possession like this. Tossing it into coverage in the end zone, that's a good way to earn a spot on the bench.
So they pass on the chip shot field goal. They're going to go for it. Fourth and goal from the 5. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Launching one to the end zone. And it's picked off in the end zone.
Really nice job of mixing up the looks here by this defense. Sometimes man, sometimes zone. They fool the quarterback here completely, and he throws the pick.
This should be the last play of the quarter. And looking to throw now on first down. Makes the catch. It's Cobb. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. So Texas has the lead, Kirk, as we break here for the quarter. And as we reach the end of 3, time is running out in this crucial contest for both these programs to stay alive in the quest for a national championship. Let's check out the game summary before we move on. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. Longhorns moving quickly down the field here.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line, the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
That run, good for a first down. The offense still rolling. And the single back takes the handoff. Breaks loose at the 45. Brought down, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 49.
Well, this defense seems to be confused. That's back-to-back big carries for first downs. They better get it together, or this could be an easy drive for this offense.
Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. They test the middle, but get stuffed. That one goes nowhere.
How about the timing here by the defense to shoot that gap? As an offensive lineman, you have to anticipate that, close that gap off. Otherwise, it could be a long day.
They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. On third down, he drops to throw. And it's incomplete on a very quick throw. Rolling the dice a bit. Up one possession and going for it on fourth down. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Quick throw to his receiver. What a catch! Tackled quickly after the catch, but the ball moves all the way to the 30.
Chris, what a call by this offensive coordinator. Fourth down, they elect to go for it, and they get the the first down. Now you can continue to work that clock.
Let's it fly to the wideout. He's got a man down the middle. The tackle is made, but the gain sets the offense up. First and goal from the 9.
I just continue to be in awe of this offense. Even with the lead, these guys are going to play for 60 minutes. They do not let up. Here they are. Typically, you want to run the football here to work the clock, but these guys stick to the game plan and keep throwing the football, trying to get more yards.
Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play.
Interesting idea here near the goal line, relying on the speed to get to the edge. It didn't work out this time, but maybe give it another look later on.
Couldn't quite get in, but they're knocking on the door at the 1.
Well, they came very close to punching that one in, and now third down and goal. And if I'm the OC, I challenge my offensive line in that back. I just slam it right back into that A-gap and try to overpower that defensive front.
Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. He's swarmed by the defense.
How about that, Chris, on third down? This defense is not giving up an inch. Good job of recognizing that they're trying to get the ball outside. Good pursuit. And this defense right now is playing with a lot of confidence.
The field goal is good.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
UCLA 39, Texas.
And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And the UCLA offense takes the field. The last possession ended in a dreaded red zone interception. Let's see if they can bounce back from that costly error. Catch made on the left side, but a huge collision blow delivered there by the linebacker.
I just love to see positive yards here on this opening play of this drive because it can get you into a rhythm. Let's face it, you're down by 8. You need yards, you need rhythm. Field goals are not going to help you. They need a touchdown in that 2-point conversion.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. The receiver makes the catch. He'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. And the Bruins hustle to the line to crank up the tempo.
It's a nice completion there, Chris. And this possession at this point in the game is critical for them. They've got to focus on putting points on the board right now to make this a one-possession game.
Incompletion makes it 2nd and 10 from the 40. Looking to throw it again. Taking a deep shot here to the right. The QB throws his 3rd pick of the day. Look out, he's in the clear. Now the 40. Out past the 30. And he steps out of bounds after a great return. What a pick. Sets up the offense in great position.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
Looking downfield near the end zone. Oh, it's going to be incomplete. Very lucky to avoid an interception there. Risky throw.
Boy, not only did they drop what looked like an interception in their own end zone, they blew a golden opportunity to shift the momentum in their favor.
Important second down play coming up. After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. He's looking to scramble. Scrambling, now he'll make the throw. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. Touchdown, Texas. Strong game by this quarterback. But Kirk, this quarterback told us this is my time to shine. A playoff game. He has gone out and backed that up so far.
Yeah, he's done everything that's been asked of him and more. Just a great job of getting into a rhythm. Really tough to defend. Right now, the defensive coordinator, you can see him down there. He's throwing his headset. He's frustrated. He's got to come up with some new wrinkles to try to slow this guy down.
An extra point makes the lead 15 here in the final quarter.
Texas 54, UCLA, Texas.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. Let's start with the 25. one and an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. Looking for the wideout. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. Makes the first down, but pays a price. Big hit there at the end.
How about the job by this defense against this receiver? One of the top receivers in the country. They knew he was going to be able to be a big factor in this game, and they have kept him quiet all game long until right now. In the fourth quarter, he comes up with his first catch.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Catch made on the right side. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. The Bruins hustle to the line to win the area.
I love what the defense is doing here. Sitting back, giving up some plays underneath, tackling these guys inbounds, and just keep that clock rolling.
Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. The downfield shot is incomplete. Brings up 3rd down.
This is smart defense. When you're trying to protect the lead late in the game, you know they're going to take some shots. Get those safeties and those defensive backs back far, anticipating a deep throw, and knock the ball away.
3rd down play here out of the shotgun. Pass is caught. That's good for 1st down yardage. Set up at the 26 now. The Bruins come to the line to start a fresh set of downs.
I love to see this team fighting the way they are. Picking up a 1st down on that 3rd down shows you they still believe.
And he's in for the score. Touchdown, UCLA. And a touchdown to the big tight end. We're seeing it more and more on Saturdays and Sundays, Kurt.
Well, the tight end saying, hey, guys, don't forget about me. Don't forget I'm a pretty good player, too. All the attention being put on the wide receivers out on the perimeter. It's going to make this defense have to focus on the interior, making sure where that tight end is and trying to slow him down.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Cobb. He's brought down at the 12. That's poor field position to start the drive. And the Longhorns offense takes the field. Grinding away with a running game.
Well, much like what we saw in the first half, Chris, in this playoff game, no adjustments. Go right back to giving his running back the football. He's had a monster day and continues to get positive yards.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. So the clock stops as we head into the final 2 minutes of play here. This defense needing to step up and make a play now. Playoff game on the line here. Can the offense play keep away and secure the victory? They'll feed the back again. The Longhorns pick up enough yardage for a fresh set of downs.
Well, good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the 1st down.
There's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Playoff teams coming down to the final 2 minutes here. Offense looking to keep the football and secure the win. Looking deep to the right side. The catch is made for a huge pickup. Tackle made after a big gain.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
Playoff game on the line here. Can the offense play keep away and secure the victory? And the tackle is made after a 4-yard gain, so 2nd and 6.
There's just not a whole lot of options here for this quarterback on the RPO. The defense, give them credit. They did a nice job of sniffing it out. I wouldn't be surprised if the quarterback is second-guessing that decision of giving it to the back. Instead,
can't get it away. The defense has got him. What a huge stop at this stage of the game. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Playoff teams coming down to the final 2 minutes here. Offense looking to keep the football and secure the win. Quick throw to the left. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Hey, I understand the aggressive approach here on third down and long, trying to pick up the first down, but look at the scoreboard. You've got the lead in the fourth quarter. Smart play would have been a key.
Oh, it's a fake, trying to run for it. The fake works. They get the yards they needed in that play.
Well, how about this, Chris? The element of surprise pays off. It's the execution combined with